You're now listening to the show about the shit in life that's just a bit too much, from the perspective of stand-up comics. With our hosts, Carmelo Bongiovi and Ken Krantz. This week's topic, Fear the Raccoons, Part 2, with our guests, Greg and Rob. This is A Bit Too Much.
My dad would eat straight. Like, I remember one time as a kid, I went into my refrigerator in the summer because he grew up eating certain things and then he didn't have them for a long time. But then he had this friend who owned a butcher shop in a very Jamaican neighborhood. And some of those strange cuts of meat will also be in Jamaica, an oxtail type things like that. So he would go there to get the things he couldn't get at a regular butcher because of the things he grew up eating. So one of those things is like a sheep's head. It's basically a skull of a sheep. It's not parts of the face. It's the whole skull with the meat on it. So the tongue, cheek, brain, still in the skull. You cook it in the skull. So one time, and I didn't know this was a thing my dad ate. I'm like a kid. It's not a thing. He had started eating this stuff again. Yeah. And it was like, oh, it's summer day. My brother's 4 years older than me, just me and him in the house. I look in the fridge. I'm like, oh, there's something in there. And it was like demonic. I opened up this thing. It was a bloody animal skull wrapped in plastic, but you could see, and it was even crazy. It was in a brown paper bag and then wrapped in plastic inside there. And I was like, I thought I lived in a cult for a second. I was so fucking disturbed. Pretty sure I cried. I cried over everything. Yeah. And then it's just everything made me cry. And then I called him at work and I was like, what happened to our family? Why is this happening to us? Yeah. And he was like, I'm going to eat. And then when he said, I'm going to eat that tonight, I was like, it disturbed me more. I was like, what do you, this is like some sacrificial weird shit. This is an era when I'm watching Candyman. I'm watching all these horror movies of that era. I'm watching all this weird shit. There's an animal skull in my fridge. And then he got into this thing where he would be like, oh, I'm going to cook rabbit. I'm going to cook, he would just start making all this because that's another Sicilian thing.
Can't imagine why Cousin Jimmy only wanted the ham.
I know. I think Jimmy was on this.
Yeah. Let me tell you how fucked up my dad is.
Yeah. Jimmy was like, no sheep dick for me, thanks. All of the ham.
I just hope all the juice boxes were behind the fucking sheep head.
He one day made rabbit, which is delicious, by the way. It's kind of a chickeny, but it's better than chicken. It's like chicken, but better. Really? And, but it is. It's tastes like chicken. No, I'm telling you, dude.
I feel like if it was better than chicken, rabbit would be a multi-billion-dollar industry, and I would have had a fried rabbit sandwich from Broadway Rabbit today.
Let me tell you why.
Instead of Broadway chicken.
Rabbits are. They're not. I'm not saying that people have them as pets all the time, but they're so fucking cute. Chickens are not cute. Chickens are kind of alien-looking, scaly feet.
My wife is terrified of rabbits.
You really?
Rabbits and squirrels. She's a public defender in Trenton and goes to the jails and talks to murderers and rapists. No problem.
Yeah.
But if we're coming home and a fucking adorable bunny scurries by, she's like, like when Scooby would jump in the Shaggy's arms?
Yeah.
It's like that.
I'm with, not on the bunnies necessarily, but I'm with her on wildlife. I grew up in Queens. There wasn't wildlife. Dude, squirrels and pigeons is all we saw. Squirrels. Maybe you have mice in your house. Yeah. That's the only thing you saw. And now I live in the fucking woods, basically. And because I'm very Northwestchester. And there is coyote and deer and all this shit. And I'm such a pussy. I don't throw out the garbage after 7 o'clock. I don't.
That's when the neighborhood gets rough.
I would. Yeah. I'm a person who's walked through Jamaica, Queens in the middle of the night.
Goddamn deer.
That is no. The deer are the best. I love the deer. They're also not afraid because they don't get hunted, so they don't know there's a threat. Deer will just walk right up to you, my neighbor. I love that. I can see them out on my porch. Just this in the woods, you could see them. Let me tell you what is the scariest fucking thing in the world to me. It's a goddamn raccoon. I am terrified of these fucking things.
It's starting to get racial. Jesus.
I hate raccoons the way racist people hate other races. I look at raccoons and I'm like, I wish they were not. I wish there was like they could just be exterminated forever. I wish they were endangered. They first of all, half of them have rabies.
Genocide.
Yes, raccoon genocide. I'm okay with this.
Oh my god!
Because it's okay. It's okay.
Make sure you keep pronouncing the rat.
Right? Yeah, dude. But can I just show everyone this? Look at Goon. I just brought it. Tell me that's the face of a fucking animal that's not pure evil.
This is my phone background's a raccoon.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You don't have you do have raccoons in Staten Island. There are some weird turkeys and
Rarely
raccoons.
see them. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Same
No, but they take over at night in my neighborhood because it's quiet. Oh yeah, see, look, also evil looking. Raccoons are not. First of all,
they're so patient.
like
though.
half of them have rabies. Okay,
right.
Like a giant portion of the population have rabies, which is basically a zombie virus. Like they fucking foam out the mouth. You die. If you have rabies, you're dead. There's no cure for rabies
unless a rabies shot.
No, before it becomes rabies. If you come in contact, I'm so paranoid. I've done a lot of research since I moved to this neighborhood. If you get bit by a raccoon that has rabies, and you get the shot before it turns into rabies in your body, you have like a small window. If you can't get that shot later on, you die. You're dead if you get rabies. Do you understand how serious this is? Rabies is not. There's no cure. There's only a preventative.
Rabies is a kill.
Yeah, it's if you get full on rabies, you die. You die.
Oh, it's like AIDS.
Yeah.
Like if you were full-blown rabies.
Full-blown rabies.
That's how the raccoons look at AIDS. They look at rabies, like AIDS. So we
Yeah. And so many of them have it.
I don't know if any of this is true.
No, it's all 100% true. I've done so much research on this because
you sound very confident.
It's a fear. It's like literally, maybe I have rabies. They have like irrational fears. They fear water and shit.
Right. Yeah.
If you've ever look up a fucking animal, look up a raccoon with rabies. They're like, they're literally like zombies.
Right.
They're foaming out the mouth. There's videos of people who have rabies also foaming out the mouth. It's like a real. I'm pretty sure whoever came up with this whole like modern era of like zombie virus ideas was doing it based on rabies. And they're fucking hard. Here's the thing. I would rather walk through a bad neighborhood with bad people than come across something like an animal that might have rabies. Because I know how a man could attack me. He's gonna punch me, hit me. He could kick me, punch me, stab me, shoot me. I know all the moves, right? I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but I know what the moves are. What do you do if something vertical jumps 6 feet in the air and just fucking starts waving its? You would not know how to defend yourself against a raccoon.
I don't know how to defend myself against a gun either.
That other 5 things you mentioned, I'm like, I'm a little lost.
Carmelo would choose the bear.
Yeah.
I would choose it. Let me all right.
I'm just falling to the ground and curling up in a ball no matter what it is.
A pretty small bear, I'd rather come across a pretty small bear over a raccoon.
Really?
Raccoons are horrifying. And they also like I threw out so the reason why like I don't have garbage, we're not allowed to have garbage cans like on our property, like in our community. We have to go to the end where there's like dumpsters to throw them out because of the wildlife. Because there's coyotes, there's all this different shit. There's bears sometimes. So I fucking opened up the dumpster one day and it was a raccoon just like feasting on like, I don't know, chicken bones or something. And I'm already mid-swing of throwing the garbage bag in. I'm like, I open it, I'm swinging it in. The fucking thing lunged and hissed. I mean, like it was gonna, and I hit him with the garbage bag, like just by mistake.
You assaulted the raccoon.
And then I closed the thing, and the fucking sounds this thing was making, like it was pissed. He's like,
of course it was pissed. It's eating lunch, and then you come along and throw a bag of trash on it.
This fucking guy comes over, hits me with a fucking
and I'm
garbage
such
pail.
and I got so fucking
chicken bones.
Scared. I got so scared. I have kind of like a bad neck. I like whipped my neck. I hurt my neck. I didn't hit anything. I hurt my neck like such a pussy.
It's already done damage.
These are the doctors the next day. Like, what happened? Well, I saw a raccoon.
Oh my god, do you have rabies? Because you could die from that.
And then I go home and I'm holding my neck. And I'm like, I probably looked like I just saw God. I was fucking horrified. I got back in the house and my wife's like, what happened? I'm like, I tell her and she's laughing at me. Rightfully so. She's laughing at me. But I'm like, I don't.
I'd have gotten rabies for sure because I would have been like, oh, this poor thing's hungry. Let me go get some food. I would have gone back, gotten Jimmy ham and brought it to
I saw a video once of somebody who like their window was open and a raccoon came in the house and the person thought, they were like, oh my God, how cute. And then they just kind of went near it and they pet the raccoon and it seemed all fine. And then for no reason at all, No quick movements. The raccoon just bit her and ran out the window. Raccoons are assholes.
You guys see the video of the guy on his porch? He feeds like, I don't know, 35 of them. You seen
he
that?
does like live streams.
Yeah.
Where he's got like 10 of them on his porch, but he
More.
gives them a lot of food.
He gives them all
30,
hot dogs,
there's a ton
and they're
of
so patient because they
Yeah.
all wait for their fucking hot dog.
Well, they know.
Because they got a bad rap, it sounds.
They're getting a bad rap.
No,
on
but I
right
guess
now.
the point is, like, he's feeding them well.
Yes.
And so they know to come back. They're not going to attack him.
No.
Because he's got so much
He's
food.
also kind of shaped like a raccoon too.
He's like
they
the-
probably
Oh,
think-
is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen the guy. It's always him holding the phone looking at them.
Yeah, they crawl on his like shoulder.
Yeah, he
Oh,
loves
shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll be freaked out by it. If it happened to you, that'd be like your hell.
I literally, something I watch and I'm like, this guy's going to die of, like, he's gonna, this is going to be like the grizzly man. You know, like I got mauled by the grizzly. He's going to be like, I love these raccoons. I watch them for 15 years, and one day, one of them, because it has rabies and they become irrational when they have rabies. It's the scariest virus there is, okay? And one of these things is going to fucking have rabies because a lot of them have rabies, and it's going to bite him, and this man is going to die. He's probably won't check himself out because he's like, he loves raccoons. Oh, he got a little scared, and he's going to die of rabies. Mark my word. This guy within 3 years will be dead of rabies.
Now tell me how
There's
you
the only
feel
way
about-
this ends. This is the only way this guy is.
How do you feel about possums?
Possums don't scare. They're uglier, but they don't scare me
I
because
think
they
they're
don't
scary.
attack like that. They literally play dead. They don't
They're
attack.
fast.
Yeah, but they don't. There's no like. There's a million videos of people with their like Ring doorbell camera. They're just like walking out of the house and a fucking raccoon just starts biting their ankle and shit. Like I've seen like 10 of these videos. You've never seen that with a possum.
I guess not. Oh.
Possums aren't. But possums look worse. Possums look the way raccoons act. Like possums are fucking disgusting. They're giant rats. They're horrifying looking, but they're not like vicious animals.
Disgusting tail.
I got a skunk that like lives on my property. I'm scared to get sprayed by sprayed. That sounds horrifying. Like it's just on you. Have you ever been sprayed?
Staten Island is a few of them.
There's a lot.
Actually, a lot.
There's one that like is every day because I guess they're like creatures of habit. Like they will really come back every day around the same time. This is fucking massive skunk that just comes back all the time, and but we just avoid. I think I do live in a bad neighborhood.
There's one in my neighborhood that you see every now and then.
I walked across a coyote once in my neighborhood, or he walked across, like I was going to the garbage middle of the day, and the thing saw me and just scurried and ran away. And there was zero fear in me.
Really?
Because it looked scared, and I know they're scared of. That's the thing is raccoons have audacity. Raccoons will attack something bigger than them. Coyotes want things smaller than them.
They got bulls.
These raccoons got fucking balls. I'm horrified of raccoons. I actually is like it's maybe my only like. If I had like a actual phobia, I'm not really. I don't have like a fear of any one thing that much. Maybe raccoons I might have a raccoon phobia.
Yeah, this is hilarious, but
I can't explain it. They just frighten me, and they are cute objectively. Like you look at a raccoon, you're like, that's a cute face.
Seem like fun animals.
They're not fun.
they do seem like
They're doing a good time.
Who's having fun with raccoons?
That guy that he was talking about?
They're very-
He's not having fun with them. They're not cuddling
It
him.
sounds like he's having fun with it.
Yeah.
He's having a blast.
He's a weirdo. He's weird. That guy's weird. He's
You're
not.
sitting here with your arms crossed, yelling about rabies. Like, it's a little weird.
just pounded 6 slices of
No,
pizza.
I'm not the weird one, okay? He's the weird one for thinking that one of these guys. It's gonna be
I
Grizzly
agree.
Man.
I
I'm telling
mean,
you.
More
It's
people
wildlife.
tune in to watch him feed raccoons than have ever tuned into this podcast.
Yeah. He's one single live stream is beating our cumulative views.
If you get 30 raccoons in there, then
Oh, and if the
I would
raccoons
fucking
have like,
you would
die.
Yeah.
I would literally.
if the
I would
raccoons had like polio or something, I would be, I would be so excited.
these autistic raccoons.
No, but they're gonna come back and be gentle because they're getting food. My wife thought it was fun
So
to
be
like.
nice and feed them.
My wife thought it'd be a fun idea to feed a squirrel. Like she threw like a walnut out there. And squirrels are incredible animals because that squirrel came back, kept on coming back. My wife kept on throwing walnuts out on our porch. The squirrel kept on coming back. One day the walnut wasn't there, and the squirrel came up and put his little hand on our glass and looked in my house like this. And I was like, "Oh my god, the fucking squirrel!" We kept on feeding the squirrel. One day we found a weird old piece of bread on our porch, and I'm like, "Where's that?" I accused my daughter. I'm like, "Did you eat bread outside and leave bread?" Because she's 4, she would do that. She's like, "No." And I was like, why is there bread outside? Then we read up on it. Squirrels do this. They'll bring you a peace offering. Squirrels will go like, he's been feeding me. So then that squirrel found a piece of bread somewhere. It's like, I want to give them something.
Squirrels are hilariously naive. They think that you're going to eat the bread.
Yeah. Like, oh, he gives me food. I'm going to give him food. I feel the opposite about squirrels. I feel about raccoons. Squirrels are wonderful animals.
You ever see a homeless dude with a dog?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that makes me so
Doesn't that
mad.
piss you
I
off so
get
much?
so angry when I see that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I want to go feed the dog, but fuck this guy.
Yeah, I want to feed the dog, but I definitely don't want to feed him.
Sometimes
I'm not going to go near there.
Sometimes I think that they take the dog out for the day, so you get sympathy points.
They rent a dog?
That's what I think.
Well, that's pretty smart.
Sometimes
if
I
that's
think
the
that's
case.
happening because there was a guy that used to.
It
be
would make
on-
me less angry, to be honest.
I would give
because then
them
you know
money.
the dog's not
Yeah.
homeless. Then.
I would give them money, but they'd have to promise me they were not going to buy themselves food. Like this, you feed this dog. You.
I think you're going to say drugs, but you're like, dude, you got to promise that you're not going to eat.
Yeah, no. You. This money is to feed your dog.
Right.
Dog likes crack.
If the dog likes crack, that's fine. But you use that money to get the dog crack. This isn't about you.
That does piss me off too. I'm like, why would you go get a dog? Like, why would you get a dog? Like, you don't have a home for the dog. Why would you get a dog?
There's a comedian that did a joke. Might be a hack joke, but he was like, "Do you think the dog is like this is a very long walk?"
Oh yeah, I remember
I'm trying
that.
to
Oh, that's
figure-
old.
Wasn't that,
I remember
that's pretty
what
funny.
That was Norm Macdonald.
Oh, it was Norm
Yeah.
Macdonald. Oh, okay.
That's funny though. That's yeah. The dog doesn't know any better, I guess. But like, that. Like, why would you go out of your way to get a dog? Like, have an animal.
Well, it's like a prop.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it helps
They
you get
yeah.
money, I guess.
Yeah, I mean these guys are pretty desperate.
Sometimes they, I guess, maybe therapy dogs. Maybe I don't know.
Are they?
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
why they can take the
That's
dog.
why they can take
That's why
the
they
dog?
can rent the dog, I guess.
There are a lot of homeless or like just like beg for money scams.
Yes. Yeah.
And some of them, the few people I know of have been like caught. There was this guy in my old neighborhood in Queens who would, he really looked down and out every day. And, he looked like just like a homeless guy. It was like, but I mean, his clothes were so bad. You were like, oh my God, this guy's never showered. He's never like, you look at him, right? And you were like, you're really, and he would hang out like right at the entrance of a highway. Everyone would give him money. And he would limp. We had this like really like Hunchback of Notre Dame thing.
Yeah.
And one day I saw him come out and I think cops were like saying, and he straightened up and ran full fucking just straight up like ran like a track star. This guy ran out of there. And then apparently they just found out the guy was never even homeless. Like he lived in a house.
Same thing. I had a guy like that also, and I saw him in a 7-Eleven, and he was walking normally, and he winked at me. Yeah, because I was like, huh? And he was like, and he walked right by me. Yeah. I was like, dude, you're not fucking. Because he used to walk not only with a limp, but he was like a cerebral palsy walk.
Yeah.
He used to drag his feet, and I was like, that's not the same guy.
This is like old time swindling. Like you don't see this a lot anymore. This is like people with old scams. They're like carnies,
And I'm referring
but they're
to-
out in the world. They're just like scamming people in real life.
Yeah, this was like also like 12, 13 years ago.
This
I don't
is
see
something
this.
that I don't know. If
I
this
think
isn't
the
exist
internet
anymore. Do
the
people still do this?
internet killed it.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
because people
social
get caught
media.
now.
Yeah, social media killed it.
I saw a clip of a dude in a wheelchair looking for money on the side of the road, and some guy pulled up and was like, "I'll give you $20 if you come get it. If you walk over and come get it." The dude looked around like this. I mean, I don't know if it was staged. But
Right.
He jumped up and ran and took the money.
Some would say that's a miracle.
I cured him.
There was a guy. I remember I had this boss. I worked in radio, and my boss was like, "I just ran into this guy. He was like, and his glasses fell and they broke, and I gave him. I felt so bad. He told me this whole like story that he fell. He like walked into the guy. The guy's glasses fell.
This
and broke.
happened to somebody I know.
This guy,
The glasses guy in the city.
yeah. So he's a guy.
It's like
he's-
a famous dude.
right.
He got a good friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, so what does he do?
This guy got a bunch of guys, right? So this is the story I hear is that my boss, he's on his phone, he's walking, and he bumps into a guy. And the guy's like, and then there's broken glasses on the floor, like his eyeglasses. And he's like, "You broke my glasses." And the guy looks like down and out, and he's like, "But I can't afford to pay for new glasses."
Yeah.
So my old boss
Walks
just
him over
peeled
to
off
the
a bunch of
ATM?
he took one of the ATM or just peeled off a bunch of bills he had. He gave me a few $100 or whatever it was, thinking like I got to pay for prescription glasses now. And that's the end of the story. My boss never saw this guy again. And then, so you said this happened to your friend too?
Yeah.
It's happened to a bunch of people. And apparently this was a scam. The guy had broken glasses on him.
Yeah.
And he would get people, because it's a common thing in New York. People have their heads down,
Yeah, of
headphones
course.
in, whatever. Worse now with phones.
Yeah.
And he'd bump into people and throw the broken glasses on the floor. And then go, you broke my glasses. And he would just get money out of people constantly. This is a little pre social media, or like maybe social media was very early.
Now you gotta be careful.
That's
yeah.
a
That's a
I
good
was gonna
scam.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a pretty. That's a pretty good one. But these are like old world swindlers that you don't see these guys anymore.
No.
And you're probably right. It's probably social.
There was a
Social
guy
media.
outside Eastville Comedy Club. He would come up to comics and he would
You do that all like, where's
he
I can tell
guess
you where you got your shoes
tell you where you
from.
got your sneakers.
Yeah.
And then like everyone would be like, okay, sure. He goes through a whole routine. He's like, well, your sneakers, I'll tell you where you have them, on your feet. And then you got to give him like $5.
Oh God.
And he would do that to like so many people. And I would just let him do
Is he a
it.
comic?
No, he was just like a homeless guy. Then there was like a one time he was just going through the motions. He was just like, it was very.
He seemed
very,
tired.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
routine. I was like, you got to put more effort into it, you know?
You need new material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get up and do the same set you've done 400 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tired of,
Well,
tired of your own material.
I
You just
mean,
go through the
come
steps.
on.
You're an autopilot with your own
We've all
shit.
been there.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm like, he's tired. Come on.
He's like, I'll tell you where you got them from. And
yeah, it's on your feet. Give me the $5.
He always used to get like the whitest guys too.
Oh yeah.
There was like two white guys walking in there.
Homeless guys do have acts. They have routines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a thing. Like they say, have a thing they say
If they come out
every
to the,
time.
if they come out to my car,
They're all prop comics.
we
though.
start yelling at each other.
Oh,
That's how
if you ever
scare
want to
them
get
away.
rid of them, if you're with somebody, start screaming at each
Start
other.
screaming.
They won't ask you for money. They won't
I'm not going to be able to break up this fight to get money out of
Yeah,
them. So.
they won't do it. Just
Oh,
start
they've-
viciously. Just start screaming at
Like
one another.
there was one guy because we started yelling at each other, and he was about to knock on the window, and we're just yelling, like screaming at each other. And the guy's just like, "Oh, they look like they're going through it." Just walked away.
There's a homeless guy on the subway once. I used to take when I was still living at home with my parents,
Yeah.
and started to commute into the city. It's like 18, whatever. And I would take the A train from this part of Queens all the way through like East New York. And it was and when I interned for Opie and Anthony years, and I was like a 19-year-old kid, and I would get on the train at 3:30 in the morning because I had to be in by 4:30. There were about 20 minutes of that ride every time. I'm like, I could die here because it was shit that I got jumped out, that I got like fucking like 12 punches thrown at me, and I just hurled up in my down jacket, and I was like. It luckily absorbed most of the punch. A lot of crazy shit happened on that train ride.
Right.
And this one guy, I think it was afternoon. I was like all the way home. The guy he had no shirt on. He was screaming at everyone, and he kept on saying, "Well, you think I can't fuck?" That's what was his line. You think I can't fuck? And then he got real. And I am well seasoned at this point. I understand you don't look crazy people in the eye.
Yeah.
He's screaming at everyone. You just keep your peripheral on. Like I know how to handle these situations, but he just saw me and he's like, I'm going for him. And I remember I had this moment like, if I don't want to have to touch him. If I have to fight him, I don't want to touch him. Like that was my thought.
I'd be more worried that you'd have to fuck him.
Yeah.
Cares
You think
about
I
a
can't
fight.
fuck? Yeah, that was. And then he was screaming at people, and then depending on their answer, you would try to fight them. You think I can't fuck?
There was this time we were on the train, and this couple was fighting. It was just this guy yelling, and they were a big argument. And then we were trying to figure out what they were fighting about, and the guy just like, "Yo, I don't care if it's small. You want to fuck other people? That's cool, but you're not going to talk about my dick being small." And then he's just like, "Oh, they think they got the biggest dicks on the train." Like it was like 5 of us. On
He
the train.
started screaming at you guys.
Yeah, he started screaming at everyone. He's just like looking at us.
One guy was like,
He assumed everyone had a bigger dick than him.
Everyone
Yes.
had a bigger dick than he did.
I thought it was a prank.
I thought they were fucking with us, but there was no camera or nothing.
I thought it was a prank.
One guy said something. He's like, "I assure you, I don't have a big penis." One guy, yeah. Because it's like what you just said, don't
Leave
look him
me
in the
alone.
eye. And this
Yeah.
guy, fatal mistake.
Yeah.
'Cause then
You
he's
don't
like-
engage. You
No,
don't
no,
engage with that.
Just let it go.
I brought my mother-in-law's from Staten Island, and we brought her on the New York subway once. It was like,
Oh
and
my
she was so naive. She's not a person.
She
who,
should know better.
She didn't leave Staten Island.
they don't
She's
leave
a.
Staten
She
Island.
doesn't. When she leaves Staten Island, it's in a car. She doesn't drive herself.
Yeah.
But she's just very she stays in Staten Island
Yeah.
unless we pick her up and take her somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And we took her on the subway once. Like Sarah's niece was in town, sleeping at her house. We were gonna take her niece out to dinner, and her mom's like, "Can I come?" And I'm like, "Oh boy, this is gonna be an event." We're on the train, and she's talking to everyone. My mother-in-law is talking to everyone. She bought someone's like rap album, was like incarcerated, and she's like, "I got a demo." She's like, "I'll buy it." I'm like, "You don't like rap? Why you?" She's talking to people. Then she's talking about homeless people loudly, like next to them. Like no, I'm like, they're just homeless. They could hear you. Like they don't not have their senses.
Yeah.
She was like, well, this guy's got pots and pans. Why he doesn't have a kitchen? He's not gonna cook. I'm like, that's what she said. And my wife and I are like, holy fuck, you're gonna get us killed. And by the way, I'm pushing you in. Like if that guy gets up,
Do you think that guy's just lugging around this cookware? Like one of these days, I'm gonna get a house, and I don't.
Yeah.
And that's one less thing I gotta buy.
yeah. I got pots and pans.
That's like a spirit board. Yeah. Like, oh, I got these.
Yeah. He's manifesting.
Yeah,
he's
you envision
like
it.
a real hippie.
Yeah.
He's like a real feminist hippie. Homeless guy. They're gonna manifest this future.
Oh my god.
You guys sure you don't want pizza?
No.
Nah.
After all the homeless talk now.
I have to get going soon.
He said the same thing about the
Just keep it
Yeah. Especially
special
now.
needs, the goats.
yeah, not after the goats.
Yeah, the ghosts and the homeless people. Homeless people.
The goats, homeless people, raccoons.
You guys have anything to plug?
You just follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Rick and Rob
Plug your family
at
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Where can we
come
find
over, no.
Where am I? I don't even know where I'm going to be. I'm gonna. Remember a couple of years ago we weren't invited to Thanksgiving.
For COVID.
Did you get uninvited from Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I had spent Thanksgiving like I was Rocky.
Why did you get on
just
invited?
It's COVID.
Because of COVID.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was just social
10
distancing.
people or
10
whatever.
people.
Yeah.
My
When you didn't make the cut, your parents.
My mom
were
was like
"You'd
immediately-
been
only have
fucked up
10.
if they split you
My-
up.
my mom
They were
was
like,
like
Greg
immediate-
made it.
That's the problem. That's the problem. If you're family, you can't invite one. If they probably had 9, but they didn't want to get to 11, so they went. We gotta go with 9.
We were supposed to go over with my aunts, and they were like, "It's only for immediate family."
Yeah.
It was like, well, they are my aunts.
We were on the list.
cut.
We were going.
Yeah.
We did not make the cut.
The problem is that there's 2 of you. Like that's the problem. Either one of you individually probably had that invite,
Should've
but it's like
made,
I gotta bring them both now. That's too much. We're social distancing. That's too many. That's
So
2 mouths to
I ate a
feed.
turkey sandwich and watched at the parade by myself. In my leather jacket and my bowler hat. And then my boxing trainer came to visit me. I was like, my pop stink.
Yeah. That's exactly what
Then I
happened.
went to go fight Apollo Creed and lost.
And
But
you
won in
lost.
life.
And you lost.
I married a retarded lady who likes turtles. I'm pretty sure that's Rocky, right?
That's the plot.
Yeah.
almost
Then
pretty much the plot.
I followed.
She does play that weird. Like she
Yeah.
plays that character. Adrian's a weird.
She gains confidence throughout the series.
Yeah, she does.
Yes, got
Yeah,
serious.
all the way to the point where she screams, "You can't win to him."
Yeah.
Fuck you.
like, what
This guy was like, you were both not doing good when this shit started, right? You were she was working in a pet shop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Working in a pet shop, Paulie was a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Rocky
Yeah,
lifted
classic.
that whole family up.
Whole
Yep.
family.
Right, the whole thing, and he fucking like he had a fight out of it. It's not like he really had like a promising career. He was going nowhere too.
Yeah.
And then he got this opportunity and turned it into that. And then she fucking, you can't win. The fucking audacity.
Yeah.
You can't win. I remember even as a kid being like, what a fucking cunt.
That's
That's a shitty thing to say to your man.
I would have been like, I can't win. And my wife would have been like, you can't.
Just go die. Just go get your brain bubbled in, please. Because there's a lot of inheritance coming. There's a lot of life insurance coming my way.
You know what though? Rocky was a obviously Rocky wasn't playing with a full deck himself because when Gazzo,
he's a special needs goat. Yeah.
When Gazzo, yes, he is. When Gazzo's dog is like, take it to the zoo, Rock. And then and then like he's like, what do you mean? And like Gazzo's like, pay no mind to him. And then he gets Gazzo's dog gets one more line at him. Take it to the zoo, Rock. Rocky's retort was like, I'll take you to the zoo.
But I take you to the zoo.
I'll take you to the zoo. So
you
Rocky
watch the director's cut. The next scene, they're both in a car headed to the zoo. This thug's like, how the fuck did I get here?
They did. There's a Sylvester Stallone documentary where he like recuts Rocky.
Oh,
like
Rocky
does,
4.
Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Director's cut.
It's a lot more serious than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Was that
but it's worth watching.
But it was meant to be serious. It just can't. All those movies have a campy element because of the way they were made.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the when they end the Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Rocky 4.
Yeah.
You ever see? You ever see they did?
And I could change. The whole world.
We could all change, and like Reagan was like tearing down that fucking wall.
Someone put out ESPN put out like a short, like a 5-minute 30 for 30 on the Apollo Creed Ivan Drago fight. And you see, like, I forget who it was. It was
great.
like, oh God, who's the boxing dude over there? Max
Kellerman.
Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know. I guess maybe Apollo was gassed out from his big dance number.
Right. Living in America, right? Yeah, living in America.
Oh, right. That's how it starts.
Yeah, James Brown fucking on stage with them, which is really a precursor to like
He
how
descends
the fucking,
from the ceiling. He's dancing.
Yeah, which is like now like a Jake Paul entrance. You know, that's how they
he
do
does
it
the
now.
same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they even did entrances like that back then. That was like no one really entered. Like you would see that now, but that was so fucking absurd.
I like.
Dies.
Do you remember?
He deserved to die that day.
What was the trainer's name? Apollo's trainer. The black ball
Tony
guy.
Curtis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's just yelling, throw in the damn towel as
Throw in the
Apollo.
damn towel!
And then Rocky said, "No."
He wouldn't want me to do it. No, I'm pretty sure he wanted you to do it.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to die.
He's getting
like-
murdered by a 6'7"
Duck
Russian.
was his name. Duck.
Who?
I think that's
The trainer.
the trainer. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. He wouldn't want me to do it. Like, did you see how he just walked in? That guy was loving life. He didn't want
Yes.
to be beaten to death on live television.
In front of his family.
He wanted you to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
You idiot. That guy was
He
having
wouldn't
the
want
best
me
time
to.
of his life. Think about the way he walked into that fucker.
No way.
Dancing and in a fucking full Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah. Also, I felt bad for the trainer picking up his Uncle Sam hat.
Yeah, they got to pick up all the costume. They're like, this was a mistake.
But this is the last thing he wore.
And then at the end of that, so Rocky wins.
Yeah.
And then Adrian has the audacity to run in there. Like, as you know, didn't she?
I knew you could do it. It's like, no, you didn't.
Liar.
I doubted him.
They all lie. Misogynist guy.
Yeah. He turns it into.
Watching Rocky.
This is the problem with it.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate breaking it down.
If this is part of the Manosphere podcast, like they all fucking a bunch of liars, these bitches.
What happened to Andrew Tate? Is he still?
Well, last time I
I think
talked
he's
to him.
governor of Florida now or something.
No, he got arrested for like trafficking, like human trafficking.
No, he's hanging out in Florida. I'm not kidding.
is he?
I'm pretty sure.
He's in Florida.
Trump was like, bring him here.
Yeah. It's a welcomed addition.
Yeah,
They love him.
that guy got really popular for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, my $50.
The guy subscribed.
I knew 2 comics that signed
I
up
know.
for
Yeah.
it.
Hustlers you.
And like unironically told me. I was like, guys, are you kidding me?
I did a weird gig where the venue made me book this kid who was like barely it was like Giannis Papas was on the show. We had Sergio Giacomo. It was a good show. And then the venue was like, you got to book this like local guy. And then the guy like ended up, he like lost his mind a little bit. This guy we had to put on, and he ended up like basically like becoming like an Andrew Tate, like not impersonator, but like he was idolizing him and like acting like him.
Oh, okay.
But he was just like this nerdy Jewish kid. Like he like couldn't really pull it off. And then like him and his girlfriend, like he clearly paid like other women to like act like they were also his girlfriends.
Yeah.
And he had just like this white pasty body. He always have his shirt off. But he was trying to be Andrew Tate. But Andrew Tate had some people like some
That
like
sounds funny on paper.
It was.
Like,
It sounds
that's-
ironic, like he was doing it ironically. He wasn't.
Oh, okay.
He was going for it, and but Andrew Tate had some like real following there for a minute,
Yeah.
and he was just being a piece of shit.
Yeah,
He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing anything.
calling people brokey.
Was he really?
You're all brokies.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's the only thing I know.
He would go in and out of his accent. That's
Yeah.
all I remember. He would
Yeah.
go- yeah. I
Spoke really quickly. Yeah, that's the only thing I know. And the brother, Tristan Tate.
They were both like kickboxers, right?
I think so.
I think they were both They were both like former kickboxers.
Yeah.
like retired kickboxers.
Nice.
And then he ran whores.
They did.
Yeah, and then he like trafficked people.
So
Yeah,
it's not all bad.
They went from kickboxing to Romanian hookers
To kicking boxes.
yeah. For some reason.
you guys sure you don't want any pizza?
Wait,
No.
Not after
didn't we
Andrew
say
Tate.
goodbye?
I got into Rocky.
Yeah. So I scream about Rocky. And,
Dude, every time we do the show, now that we record at night, we don't record during the day. Anytime we do the show, Ken's like, "What time can we leave?"
You told me 6:30 to 10:30. I'm like,
The special needs goat's got to go back in his fucking cage.
stretching it.
stretching it.
All right. Well, thanks you for coming on, guys. Let's go have some pizza.